Okay. Let's do this again. Okay, so I'm gonna do a story time about the time I went to the beach with some friends. Don't we love our friends? You know, we do so much stuff with our friends. You know, we have a good time with our friends, and cool, right? So start the story. So this was in, I think, July someday 2014. This trip has been planned since, I wanna say, it's been planned. It was planned from June to July. And then we went. So I was like, y'all, I need a vacation. I need a vacation. I was low-key, high-key, all the keys stressed at that time because I had just found, me and my mom had just found out she had stage 4 lung and brain cancer. So with the stuff that I was going through from April 24th, 2014 till the time we left for the beach, even though it wasn't a lot because I was just taking my mom to her appointments and I was meeting her there at the hospital for her chemo and radiation. I was like, I need a vacation. So it was supposed to be, I think, about 4 or 5 of us to go, I think, because it was me, Jay, A, and B. So it was 5. J, 2, and B dropped out, so whatever. A was questionable because she had work that day. Leading up to the schedule coming out, she had work that day. She didn't want to shake the table and not be at work. But everything will come into fruition. So, you know, me and J1 decided that we're going to plan, you know, we were going to go to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And, you know, I had the rental part. I was like, I'll get the rental and you just have the gas money. That was the plan. And I was trying to convince Ayla, let's go. Me and Jay already got, you know, everything covered, you know. And, you know, we got everything covered. I got the rental. She got the gas money. And she's like, I don't know. But me being convincing and begging. I was like, please, just think about it. Please, please, please. You can even bring the kids. The kids want to go to the beach. Bring the kids. Okay? I love your kids. Let's go. Let's go. Auntie Carla said we're going on a trip. And my favorite rocket show. Zooming through the sky. A little lights, so when it was 2 weeks away, you know, still trying to convince her, let's go, you know, you need this vacation. She really did. She's like, yeah, okay, I'll go. So me and A had the biggest parts of this whole entire trip covered, period. We had it covered because we was a boss like that. Still are bosses. But anyways, I had the rental because my mama had that discount from the government, you know. Show that badge. I'm with Social Security. 1, I was military. 2, so run me them coins. So we had that. Jay only had gas money from both of us. We put in, I think, about $50 each worth for gas, because we were like, well, I know Dodge don't take that much for gas. Put 50 in on our way down and on our way back. Let me tell you, that caravan took $75 on our way back. 75. But I'll get into why and who paid that 75. Because it wasn't me, it wasn't A, and it wasn't J. Clearly. So I was like, yeah, let's go, you going, whatever. So A tells me and Jay, old boy coming. Okay, cool, whatever. He gonna drive. He wanna tackle, he gonna drive. Cool, whatever. So it's me, Jay, A, and the kids. So it's 6 of us. Cool. It's a family trip. I was like, this is a family trip. I'm so excited. Let's go to the beach, bitch. So, the rental is being taken care of the day before we go. So, I drive my little PT Cruiser. May she rest in peace. That was my baby. So we drive over to Enterprise to get the car. Now, mind you, we had put in a reservation for an SUV, not a van. So Enterprise gonna come talking to us, talking about, oh, well, we don't have those type of cars, da 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 da, on the lot, da 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 da. We have this or this. And I was like, well, on the site it said, whatever. I was like, whatever, we'll take the fucking van, move. So, and that was the first time I've ever driven a van. I don't know if I liked it. I don't know. I still don't know if I liked it. I'm not a van person. I can ride in a van. I don't know if I'm driving van material, because as my mama always would say, them eggs on wheels. I'm like, mama. Anyways, so we got the van the day before. Now, I couldn't drive the van off the lot because I was not a driver on the thing, because I wasn't 25 at the time. And they don't allow under 21 unless if you have somebody to sign for you. I don't know. Actually, yeah, that's true, because I had to rent a car. I had to rent a car 2 years ago. It was either 2, yeah, it was 2 years ago I had to rent a car. But they gave it to me. No, my brother was there. Never mind. So when we were there, of course, my mom had to drive the car off the lot, and there was like it's a old Enterprise lot next to them. They just bought a bigger lot because they needed more space, whatever. So, and there's a fence there, so you can't see what's really going on. So we drove in that lot, and we had to switch cars. So my mom drove the PT Cruiser home, and then me and Jay drove to Party City to get little trinkets, like little frog trinkets. They were cute. I still have mine, but it's like a little worn down now. And then we did something in between that. I don't remember what it was, but then we went to DQ. We went to Dairy Queen and got dinner. And then we did something after that, but when we had got back to my house, you know, I was just like, yeah, let's put our stuff in the car, you know, let's just be proactive and do that so we're not rushing in the morning and gonna forget anything. We gotta do it now while we're wide awake, and you know, our cognitive skills are, you know, alert, and in the morning if we need anything, you know, we just grab it on the way out. Cool. So the morning of comes, me and Jay are kind of knocked out, you know, but I wake up first. Jay's still asleep. I'm waiting for A in the fam to come from their house. Why'd they take the turnpike to get to my house? I was like, girl, you didn't have to take the turnpike. All you had to do was follow down. Oh God, I don't even know. I know where I'm going. All you had to do is hit so and such city or area, and then you just follow it down, and boom, there you go. You at my house. Took the whole turnpike, the whole turn. You paid money to come to my house. I was over it. But when they got here, Jay was still asleep in my bed. I was like, well, that's okay, because when A gets here with the kids, they're gonna have to set up the kids anyways, car seats and DVD players, and make sure they got snacks and they're all good. Everybody's settled in. Everybody went to the bathroom. Everybody did what they had to do. So everybody went to the bathroom. Everybody was pretty much, you know, ready to get in the car and go. Jay is asleep in my room, in my bed. So me and A had to go upstairs to my room and drag her out of bed, and was like, let's go, girl. Everybody here, let's go. Chop chop, let's go. We got things to do. We only got a day. Let's go. So when Jay got up, said goodbye to my mom, she gave me some spending money. I'm like, Mom, you already paid for the rental. I'm like, thanks. She gave me some spending money and saw us off. So I don't think we stopped. I don't think that was a Turkey Hill at the time. I don't remember. So we get on the road, you know, we're going, you know, whatever. Got the cooler in the car, you know, because we're not about to stop all these good times, whatever. The kids got snacks. A and A are up front. Jay's behind driver A. I'm behind passenger A, and the kids are all the way in the back. So pretty much, we're all just cruising down the street. My 6 felt. Cruising down the highway. I think we took the turnpike. Yeah, we had to have taken the turnpike. So we're cruising, you know, to the turnpike, you know, getting that ticket. We stop somewhere near Delaware, kind of towards Philly, kind of towards New Jersey. I don't know where we were. I visually can see it, but I don't remember. We stop and get gas, and we hop back on the road, and we get there. So once we get there, we couldn't check in our hotel because it was too early. Mind you, we had left at like, I want to say 8, 7, like 7:45, I want to say. And on our way down, we was trying to rev this van up to go a little faster. Like, it just seemed like it was so slow. But I was like, no, you driving pretty fast for this Dodge van to be, you know, skirt. That's what you're doing. So we make it there. I think it was like around 11:30, 12-ish. So the peak of the beach time. So we couldn't check into our hotel room. So everyone had to take turns getting dressed in their bathing suits. So everybody's dressed. We're parked like at the hotel, and then we just walk to the beach because there's no point in trying to find parking anywhere close to the beach. And it was like an opening anyway, so it was perfect. It was perfect. So we're on the beach. We set the blanket down. You know, snacks. I don't think we had an umbrella, but that was okay because I was trying to get crispy that year. Okay. Okay. So, everything's fine. Go in the water. Go back up, lay back down, have a good time, post some take pictures of everything and everybody. It was a good time. Then everybody's getting a little drained, everybody's getting a little, whew, time to go see if we could go get this hotel room, if we could get in this hotel room and take a shower, wash all this day, travel and beach day off of us. So, and my hair at the time was fiery engine red. I think I still have pictures. I think they may be on my Instagram or they may be on my Facebook. But I'm going to do a Throwback Thursday tomorrow. You can see all that. If you follow me on Instagram at pretty_army_brat. Yes, I'm gonna do a Throwback Thursday on that. So it's the kids in A first. Well, the kids in A first, then it was J, and then it was me. Because I took the longest because I had hair. Well, technically A and the kids had the longest because it was the family. So, but once I got out and I was dressed and ready to go, walk the boardwalk, go get something to eat. We was all trying to figure out what we wanted to eat. So we picked Hooters. And my first time at Hooters. I didn't see no real Hooters, but all right. Just saying. It was actually really good. I got a Caesar salad. A chicken Caesar salad. I think some shrimp and chicken. That was other people's foods. But it was actually really good. It wasn't like bad or anything. I would go to Hooters again. I wish they'd have a Hooters actually up in the area I lived at, because I would work there. Okay. So we're eating, we ate, now we're about to go walk the boardwalk. The boardwalk. So we're walking the boardwalk. We see, some shops, me and A are spending money on ourselves. Okay? We're spending money. Not big money, but we went to, if you were to have gone to New York or anything, those t-shirt shops where it says the state of where you're at, whatever, and it has the shot glasses, like New York has I love New York or the Statue of Liberty. Yes, I have those shot glasses. They're somewhere in the house. So I got one. I think it's in here. Actually, I got a blue hoodie that says, if I turn it the right way where I can read it, we read upside right, not upside down. Upside up. So it says, I think it says Rehoboth Beach. Yeah, it says Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And I got it all the other way. pardon me, can't get it together. So it says Rehoboth Beach. Well, it says Rehoboth, Delaware. Oh, excuse me. And I got that. I think it was like $40. But of course, it's the boardwalk. But whatever. I got that. A got a dress. And and A's daughter had gotten like a little cute romper. It was so cute. It was so cute for like boardwalk. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute for her. I forget what her son got, but I know I had gotten that. Oh, and I had gotten a shirt too that says, on the back of it, it says Rehoboth, Delaware, and it's like purple, white, and pink. I had gotten that too. And oh, and then after we had gotten that stuff, we had went to, there was like a candy store. Okay, so by this time, I sensed some fuck shit. Sorry to cuss. Sorry. I sensed some fuck shit. My spidey senses is fucking tingling at this point. So I know a change of attitude towards me from Jay. Don't know why. Don't understand what's going on. So I caught an attitude. Not with A and everybody else. Just with Jay. And A kind of sensed my attitude. But then I was like, nah. I'll talk to you about it later. I'm not going to talk to you right not now. So when we are done, like on the boardwalk, we get in the car, we go back to the hotel. I was kind of tired. Not really. Kind of still wanted to do more stuff, but then, you know, the kids needed to go to sleep. They've been up all day. So, I heard, because I was like, not sleep, but I was, my hearing was on 10. Wasn't really sleep, but I had the covers over me. I heard them leave the room, because of course them two smoked, and I was like, yeah, you know, I understand, go get your cigarette, smoke on, whatever. So I didn't know that they were on the balcony talking about me and my relationship. Now this is a relationship from like, this is my past relationship. This is my ex. Like, so she was talking to A about me and my situation, saying, well, I don't know why. So I'm gonna get into that. So the next day comes, we don't go back to the beach. We just get up and kind of just pack everything, and we get on the road, because I had to have the rental back by at least 4. I think it was 4. Yeah, it was 4. So after 4 hours in the car, I was kind of over Jay. I was over it. So everyone goes back to their respective places of laying their heads. But before that, we stopped at Dunkin'. We got donuts. And then me and A were like, we have to come back down here, because this shop's over here. Like, there's shops over here. And I was like, oh my god, there are shops over here. We should have, like, stopped here. But, you know, when we have another, you know, some more time, we can come shop here and on the boardwalk and whatever. I was like, yeah. So I'm gonna have to plan that for 2019, because we're gonna have to do a week of the beach, because I feel as though I need vacation. So we get on the road. We stop at a rest stop. And mind you, we stopped at a gas station first. Not to get gas, it was to go to the bathroom. So we stop at this little rink-a-dink, raggedy-ass gas station, convenience store. And we all get out to go to the bathroom. Because we didn't see the rest stop up the street or across the street, wherever. We get out and I'm like, ew. And then after I had said ew, this big ass wasp comes flying around us. And I'm like, oh, nope. Time to go. It's time to go. Cannot. I don't do bees. I don't do wasps. I don't do nothing that intentionally wants to harm you. I'm out. Have fun with that. So the kids are screaming. Everybody else is screaming and trying to get away from this damn wasp. I was like, nope. So we get back in the car. Then we see the rest stop. I'm like, oh, there we go. Yes. 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 We could go to the bathroom in peace. So everybody goes to the bathroom before we actually hit the road. And when about like it was like 3 something when we got back into the general area, had to stop for gas real quick, drop everybody off at my house, then had to rush to take the rental back to Enterprise. Now I say a whole mouthful to say I pick up on vibes from people. If you feel a way about me on a trip, about my situation on a trip, address me. Don't talk to everybody else. Talk to me. So, I then later found out Jay had been speaking real grimy, dirty, disgusting down on me and my now ex, because she wanted to get off her chest that I was doing the most. I was being stupid, thinking that he was real and he actually loved me and all this other shit, blah, 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 blah. So, I was like, hey, yo, the fuck, bruh? Like, the fuck? It was like, she was talking to me and I was telling her, listen, like, she gonna do what she gonna do. She gonna soon find out about him. And when she do, it's gonna be good. Let her do her. Let her rock. Let her do what she gotta do. So I was like, a real one for that, because she had my back behind my back, and she always has my back behind my back and in my presence. So one, me and A are on the same page about that whole situation that went down in Rehoboth Beach 2014 in July. So me and A are running it back. We're doing a recap. We in Love and Hip Hop. We doing a reunion show. Okay. So she tells me, well, did you peep that she didn't spend any money? And we had given her gas money, mind you. And she had spending money because her then at the time boyfriend, now ex, had given her some money. So she had money, didn't spend nothing on nothing. So she didn't buy nothing. She didn't put nothing into anything. She didn't do diddly squat. Nothing. Me and A put the most money up for this trip. A got the hotel. Me, I got the rental. And A's husband had drove and filled up the tank twice. $75 on the way back. And I think $75 on the way down. So you tell me where in the hell me and A got shirts. I got a sweatshirt, a shirt, and some other stuff. And A had gotten a dress for her, a romper for her daughter, and bought other things, you know, whatever. And we all pretty much chipped in for dinner. All but one. The kids can't chip in for dinner, but all but one person. Sis, this is why you don't have friends now. I was like, yeah, I did peep that. I peeped that real hard. She did not spend any money on anything. Didn't offer any money on anything. Didn't offer to help. Didn't offer to pay. Did nothing. Once she found out old boy was gonna be driving, she kept that money, even though she could have given us that money back. Since no longer needed her for gas. After the fact. Because then again, we were going to be like, oh yeah, just use this much money for gas. But then, oh boy had it. So we were like, yeah, we're not going to spend no money on gas. But me and A really did think that we was going to get the money that we given to her for gas back. Haven't seen that money. Won't see that money. So, I had a great time on that trip. What I would do next time if I was to have the same people on the same trip is you gonna offer gas money if you give me the gas money. Because I technically have the car that's big enough to take us down to the beach. Well, A has a big car now. But I don't think she wants to drive it down that far. I can drive mine down that far. So, I just don't understand why it is every time people go on trips, it's like everybody turns out to have a horrible experience with said person. I just don't understand how that trip turned out to be. Oh, let's go to the beach. We're gonna have a good time. Da 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 da. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Da da da. Then it turns out when we get back home, you've been talking mad shit, and then I don't know who you are, and then you want to fake the funk with me, and I know everything about you, that you was talking shit and all this other stuff. And like me and Jay are not really close like we were. Me and A, we, you know, life happens. Me and A still communicate here and there, time to time. She real busy, you know. We all working on each other. We all working, period. But what Jay did and said about me, to me, was mad grimy, and I don't really respect that. I don't rock with it. Like, once I find out you've been talking shit, I just kick you to the curb. I caught you off, snip, ho, like, bye. Bye. Huh? Like, I don't play games. I don't. That's the Sagittarius in me. Like, I'm real savage when it comes to, oh, you've been talking mad shit. Okay, bye. You won't even know that it's coming. I stopped talking to you. I stopped moving in the same ways that I was moving before. I move different. I move real different. I move like, what's his face on Monsters Inc? I move like Randy. Some days I'm invisible. Some days I pop up. I pop up on them hoes. I still pop up. I still pop up on hoes. Hoes. Okay? But, like, I talked to her about her relationship to her face. You can always come to me to talk to me about my relationship in my face. You feel away? Cool. Well, I listen to you? Probably not, because I want to learn my own lesson. I'm my own person. We all have different journeys. We're all going to follow our different journeys and paths in life. We all have a different sign from God at different times on different clocks. My clock doesn't run the same way your clock runs. It don't. It just don't. Like, friendship clocks, boyfriend clocks, girlfriend clocks, clocks in general, they just don't run all the same all the time. They're not always in sync. Friendship clocks, relationship clocks aren't always in sync. Sometimes it takes a rock to be thrown at your motherfucking head to be like, oh, I shouldn't be with this person because they don't do anything for me. They don't. They really don't. They let me sink half the time. They can't help me. And then it takes for you a rock to hit you in the motherfucking head to be like, oh my God, this person is for me. This person is everything for me. They do everything for me. Like me. And I do everything for them. Like, bruh. Everything. But like, I learned a lot from that is like, don't get too close to people like who always like, and that was probably my fault too, because I wasn't even telling her nothing really about that relationship. I wasn't telling her nothing. I was always talking to A about it because A would be real and she wouldn't be fake. Because A had been through more shit. Because A was older than me. Jay couldn't really say nothing because she was younger than me. I was in the middle of them two. So, because I'm thinking about it, they're both Caucasian and I'm black, you know. It's the reverse Oreo. Always been like that when we've been friends. Like, since we've been friends at Walmart. All the time. Been like that since we've been cool. But you're not a true friend if you can't come to me and talk to me about how you feel about my relationship. But even though you shouldn't even come to me about how you feel about my relationship, because I'm not coming to you about how I feel about your relationship, because it's not my business unless you ask. Unless you tell me something that he been hitting you upside the head, I really don't care what you do. He been hitting you upside your head, you need to leave. Not that he was doing that, but I'm just an example. Like, just don't come to me and be fakey. Don't be flaky, faking the funk. Just don't do that. Just be real. If you want to chit chat with me about my relationship, call. And that goes for people today. You want to come to me about my relationship, come to me. I only know one person who's going to do that. Well, I know a couple people going to do that. Come to me. You feel like I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Molly, you in danger, girl. Like, come to me. Don't talk to Tom, Dick, and Harry about it. Come to me, the source. The source of me. The resources of moi, Carla. Okay? Do that. Do that. But that was my story time of friends going to the beach, you know, being by bitches. Hold on. So, a few years later, not even a few, was it a few or was it like 2015? Oh, so 2016, me and A went to, this is another story, hold on, me and A had went to Baltimore. Me, my mom, and A had went down to Baltimore for a girls trip. Okay. Girls Trip, Girls Trip. You know, not as wild as the movie Girls Trip, but Girls Trip, hey, Girls Trip, hey, Girls Trip, hey. So, again, pack the car up, get mom in the back seat, because, you know, I wanted her to be comfortable. My best friend, she in the passenger seat. I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving. And at this time, I had, like, my hair was long. Well, it wasn't long, but I had, like, shoulder, neck length hair. Then I had, like, ombrated to be, like, teal. And I had, like, a teal patch. I'm gonna probably do a Throwback Thursday on that one, too. I had, like, a teal patch. But it was real cute. And it was, like, long and flowy. So I did that. I had that as my hairstyle. And we went down. I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. You know, the first night we had slept in the car because I was like, ain't nobody trying to go to no hotel and have to carry my mom all the way up the steps. No one's got time for that because y'all don't have elevators. I'm going to need y'all to get elevators. No. So we all trying to get comfortable in the car. And I was like, oh, this is probably a good experience. You know, survival mode. And it was summer too. So, whatever. So the next morning, my mom's friend calls her up and was like, oh, where y'all at? Da, 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 da. Come by the hotel. And I was like, okay, all right. And mind you, I don't like this woman. I really don't. I despise this woman. I don't wish death upon her. I just don't like her. I just don't. I just don't. Don't. Will never, ever. Just don't. So, you know, we got there. We all freshened up. We took naps. My mom took a nap. Whatever. And, I got reamed out because we slept in the car that night, the night before. And I was like, well, first of all, I was talking to my friend, talking to A. I was like, well, first of all, did nobody want to spend no money on the hotel? Okay. So, me and A just looked at each other and I was like, you're going to have to get her before I do because I'm in a whole different area. There's so much water around here. She gonna come up missing. She gonna be swimming with the fishes in the harbor. Don't play with me. Satan will be on my side. Don't do it. I couldn't even call on Jesus to give me strength because if he gave me strength, I would have lifted her up and just chucked her out the window. But anyways, I was like, okay, whatever. So then we go on about our day. You know, this woman wanted to take her on a boat ride. I was like, okay, take her on a boat ride, but she got to be back by this time because A got to be back to get her kids and da 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 da. We on a time crunch. So me and A actually go to the mall while my mom is with this woman. So we go to the mall. You know, I go buy some things. A just looking at me. Go buy some things. Speaking of looking at me, I have an Adidas shirt. Where is it? Oh God, I gotta go through my boxes. I gotta go through everything to find it. So once we're done, we're at the hotel waiting for them to show up to bring my mother back. Now here I am. I'm mad because we had to have been on the road like 30 minutes ago because I was like, well, we could spend some time at the mall and do this or whatever. And I was like, well, where's she at though? Because like, don't nobody got time. You should have never taken my mama on a boat because don't nobody got time for this. So that was a great trip. And A was taking pictures of me. Like, A was taking pictures of everything down by the harbor. So I was like, okay, she's taking pictures. She's got memories. Boom. She took a picture of me and I had my middle finger up. So I was like, girl, no, don't do it. No. But, you know, we were being playful. Like, so then Jay happens to have commented on the pictures that A had taken. And she was like, oh, now she knows how it feels when she was taking pictures of us of us. And A was like, what? Like, on Facebook. She was like, what? When she was taking pictures. And Jay was like, when she was taking pictures of everybody on the beach. And A was like, I thought that was me. And I was like, we was all taking pictures. Everybody, me and A were taking the most pictures out of all three girls. So I was like, no, I have pictures so I can have memories. Boom. So I was just like, she has a whole problem with people taking pictures. She's got a whole problem with other people who seem to have a genuine connection. Me and A had a genuine connection when we first met each other. I was like, oh, she's short and she's got an attitude. I'm short and I got an attitude. We're gonna be great. So that's how I just saw it, as a friendship. And we're still friends to this day. You cross her, you gotta deal with me. You cross me, you gotta deal with her. She's kind of my yin to my yang, because we both have attitudes, and I don't control my face when you talk real spicy to me. And a lot of times she sees that and she has to like intervene. It's like, whoa, you haven't seen her face and you need to calm down. Like, that's who she is. And I'd be like, oh shit, yikes, you done said the wrong thing, and I gotta intervene before she knocks somebody out. Like, me and her just feed off of each other pretty much. But Jay, she been pushed out of the circle for a while. It's just, she's been pushed out of the group for a while anyways, because of the things she did when we went to Rehoboth Beach. And then after when we had gotten back from Rehoboth Beach, she kind of made friends with the enemy that everybody hated. And it's just like, yeah, no, girl, we just done with you. We washing our hands, we putting on lotion, and we done. We're good. Like, we're good. So that's my story times, my stories time about fake friends. Like, you could tell she was fake. Like, you can see it genuinely in her face. She was like, well, don't nobody like me. So you make friends with the enemy, the fucking enemy. Okay, cool. Well, no one's gonna like you. Bye. That's what it was. It's just bye, ho, bye, Felicia. Again, I might have more story times about bye, Felicia. Jay, she got to go. I'm gonna go wash my face off and go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:02. I gotta go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm tired.